In November 2007, a freelance journalist working for the BBC, Lola Almudena, was killed in a car accident in the Bolivian Andes. After her death, her friends and family raised some money in her hometown of Nottingham here in the UK, and they wanted to put it towards a cause which reflected Lola's interests, particularly in the indigenous affairs in Bolivia and the rights of women. And now a women's drop-in centre called Centro Lola has been built outside La Paz, and our reporter Will Grant went to its inauguration.
Yeah, it's going to be a little longer.
The chatter on this bus heading out of La Paz is pretty unique. A mixture of Spanish, Aymara and English is being spoken by a range of people who in normal circumstances probably wouldn't be travelling together. But these aren't normal circumstances.
My name is Monica Stoppelman. I'm from Nottingham in England, and I'm the mother of Lola Almudena, who's the journalist who was killed in Bolivia 2 years ago. Well, I'm here because Lola's project in being in South America was to give expression to stories that she heard, and one of the stories she was very interested in was the position of women, the situation of women in this part of the world, on the Altiplano and in El Alto.
Choritotora is a tiny village some 60 kilometres outside La Paz. But it is here, among the mud and adobe huts, where the living memorial to Lola Almudena is located. Next to a patch of rough ground serving as a football pitch is a simple red and orange building, Centro Lola.
Mi nombre es Justina Chuquihuanca de Soria y yo vengo del municipio de Calamarca.
Justina Chuquihuanca de Soria is an indigenous Aymara woman dressed in the traditional clothes of a billowing skirt and a bowler hat. Her nearby community uses a similar centre. What are the centres mainly used for? What are the benefits of these centres?
The most important thing for us to have a center is that we're protected from the sun and from the rain and from the wind. Now that we have a center, we can meet inside. Now we can have workshops, and in the workshops the papers that we write on don't fly around, and we use them for the children's nutrition program when the children get weighed and we look at their growth, and also for the child early stimulation program, so we learned how to play, and for other courses that we have as women.
Just as the rain is beginning to fall, Centro Lola is going to be inaugurated by cutting a ribbon.
Esto, ahí tienen Centro de Mujeres Lola. Un fuerte aplauso.
So the centre's been opened, people are going in. The women are going in now to the Centro Mujeres Lola, the Lola Centre, for the first time in its finished state. As part of the opening ceremony, gifts from the textile industries of both Nottingham and Bolivia have been given and received by the women. Jane Todd is the chief executive of Nottingham City Council and a close friend of Lola's family.
The interesting thing is I'm in this centre and it looks very like one of our own neighbourhood centres. So in that sense, very familiar.
And I suppose a sense in which a shared space for women to come to work in, to socialise in. Maybe there's similarities on that level as well.
Absolute similarities. It's the kind of universal issues that women face in terms of childbirth, childcare, in economic independence. I think it's chala is called here, the informal discussions, and it all starts with women having a place where they can meet together and discuss things.
It is really quite a beautiful scene, actually. The indigenous women holding hands and dancing with Lola's mother, with her sister, with the various journalists and friends who are gathered here. Everybody's smiling and laughing. It really is something quite unique. Bringing together Nottingham and Altiplano culture that you couldn't replicate if you tried.
You got it there.
Well, there we are, some smiles on that day in Bolivia as that building was opened in memory of Lola Almudena, who died in November 2007. That was Will Grant reporting, and he brings us to an end of this edition of NewsHour. So thanks very much for listening, and from Owen Bennett-Jones here in London, goodbye.